how to build a desk under $100. So generally, I don't have an IKEA, so I went to Home Depot, got a door. Videos for people that don't have an IKEA that they can just easily spend a few bucks on, you know? So when I actually had to start building the desk, I had to take in consideration that I needed finish. So these are the parts you're going to actually need. So you need wood finish, any finish of your liking, of course. And you're gonna need the actual door, which is behind me. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's, okay? Make sure it's unfinished. And then you're going to need table legs from like Amazon or any place you can get them from. Doesn't matter to me. And then you're gonna need a drawer if you want. Drawers are optional, but I recommend getting 2 drawers. It's more stable. You need 2 different brushes. You're gonna need one right here and then one right here. Put it on something that doesn't get scratched easily or can mess up the actual finish. So example, I put it on these actual leg things I found as support. So it worked great for me. Sand down any edges you think are not necessary for the actual build that make it look clean. So I started sanding it down, and then after I sanded it down, like in the video I'm pulling up right now, you're gonna wanna finish it, and then after that, you're gonna wanna start sanding a little bit more with the 220 grit. Make sure to start finishing the sides because you want everything to be finished on the actual tabletop so it doesn't get ruined over time. Because moisture gets in the actual wood and makes it crack, for example. And then flip it to the other side like I did in this video right now. And I want you to start making markings for what you want the tables to be, and same with the drawers, like how I did. I used a simple tape measure just to even out every single side. So I used 3 inches in front and then 3 inches to the side to center my point. So make sure everything is balanced and everything is proportional to its actual size, okay? Now I want you to leave a mark, so that's where you're gonna put the table legs at. So I started drilling it in, started drilling in the actual holes for the actual legs for my actual desk, okay? The bottom part, you only have to do 1 coat. 1 coat with the regular brush, and that is fine. Step 2, flip it upside down. Make sure you sand the top again with 220 grit, or if you haven't already, and make sure to wipe it down with a damp wet rag. Let it dry for a bit, and then move on to the second coat. So you're gonna need this brush right here. This is where it comes into play. I'll link it down below as well. You're gonna need this brush, this foam brush, makes it so where it's not as rough as the other brush. You want a smooth tabletop, not some rugged tabletop, okay? You're gonna finish the other side, like the sides on the actual thing, and the actual desk. Make sure you finish that as well again, because you want the glossy look. That's what I did. And then if you wanna make it even more smooth, sand it again after, and then repeat the same process. Here. So it comes with 3M tape. You can kind of stick it on the bottom of like the actual drawer. So like if it like starts moving, it's rubber, so it won't move at all. One thing in mind, that make sure you actually screw it in as well as possible, because with this actual tabletop or this actual door, I realized that like screwing it in is not as good as it should be. So if you really want it to stick and never move and wiggle the table at all, I'd recommend not going for legs. Go for 2 drawers and get these rubber pieces. I'll link down below. And you just put it on the tabletop. It was a good experience. It was pretty fun doing it. But at the same time, there's a couple things I would have done differently. And here's the things I would have done differently. I would have went with 2 drawers, okay? Not the legs. The legs are not as good as you would think they would be. I'd recommend 2 drawers, 2 big size drawers, these rubber parts, and just put it on top of the tabletop. And that's all you have to do, or below the tabletop. It would be so much easier than putting legs in it. Recommend not cheaping out super hard, but you don't have to ball out either, okay? That's the whole goal of this actual video, to make a desk on a budget. Just make sure you subscribe too, because I will start posting every other week or every week, we'll see. But I will start posting YouTube, so that's what I want to do. So if you have any suggestions, comment down below and let me know. Also, subscribe to follow my TikTok too, because I post TikToks every single day, 3 times a day. All right? Thank you for watching. Peace.